How do you...
I seem to have forgotten the key for food.
Yes. Do you need food?
Well, I need to get my heart down.
Oh. Here. Let me get you some. I wonder where I've been storing food. I haven't been on it so long, I don't remember where I put anything. I may have to switch back to fish. Here's a stack of fish. Here.
No, so this is a step forward and just. So it's a classic simple step forward and just collect.
Yeah. Only.
Okay, let's see if with the chase I can do it. I wish there was another support in this room.
Okay, there we go.
Trying to figure out how to do. There's a way to make leaves only render on the outer layer. I think it saves rain. Like this. Opti leaves. Yeah, let's see if I can find that. Options, video settings, quality, maybe? No. Details, maybe? Yeah. Trees, fast. Smart. Fancy. Default. Fast. Smart. Smart. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're running pretty stable. And the tree, I kind of like the leaves like this, to be honest. It's kind of cool. I like that effect. Wonder if I can do more like options really fast. Fog, fast. Let's just turn fog off. Dropped items, default.
Beached squid.
No!
And he's dead.
No!
Let me see if I can.
Ooh. Yes, 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 yes. Yes!
Oh my.
Final Fantasy 3 sub 30.
ink.
Screw you, Luneth. I don't need you anymore.
So that's 3 ink sacks.
Huh?
So that's 3 ink sacks. Unfortunately, we lost a squid.
No. In the run, we lost the squid.
Oh no. That's why I wasn't really paying attention. 2 left. 1 and 12.
VSync. You might want to turn VSync on so it can go stable. You know where VSync is?
Yes, that was also.
VSync?
Yeah.
I think it's in the video settings.
Video settings.
And then performance?
No. Other maybe?
Quality? Other?
No. Crossfit.
Quality?
Quality, yeah. Where is that? There. Yeah. No. Oh, wait. No. And, I have to search it.
I got something on the move.
Define VSync. Where is it?
Just there. Let's get the egg, get the egg, get the egg, get the egg, get the egg. Yes. Yes. So that's 3 eggs.
Oh, this is old. Oh, wait, right.
Nope, so you can't get up here with that swimming.
I might lower the resolution.
Ooh.
What is Discord streaming at? What does Discord share at? 720. It only okay, so it's what is 720? Is it 7? What happens? I wonder. Is it just 720? No, I wonder how I do that option. Video settings. Elements. No. Other. Oh.
Be right back. I'm going to refill my water bottle.
Okay. I think I better restart my Minecraft to work. Hang on. Scared Applejack. Multiple monitors.
Ah, damn, it's nice. How do I get out of here?
How do I get out of here?
Hear me! Oh, hear me! All pay heed! The Lord Jehovah, to you these 15,
What?
10 commands.
Sounds like
15. These 15 commands. No. English, you know. Oh my gosh.
Shakespearean English.
funny,
It's
but funny. I seriously wish I could fly again.
oh no.
You've
Oh,
inversed.
No.
You've inversed it.
Oh no. Pirate speak. Pirate speak. Pirate speak is the best language.
Customize your codes.
Lingo.
Well, thankfully it's only one. Well, thankfully,
Spyglass clear.
well, thankfully it's only one. Well, thankfully if I do end up,
Danger level usual.
thankfully if I do end up not sleeping tonight, it'll only be one night.
That's true, yeah. Ships manifest.
I'm gonna see if I can get out. Gonna see if I can get out.
Failed shit, you failed ship. Here, I'll sleep for you. Join the crew. No, now I can't sleep. I was this close. Get on deck. Okay, I'll turn it back on once I'm done getting through this. There's like another one.
Yeah, come on.
There was like another weird one. Oh. No.
No.
Oh my. Shader? Is it in here? Okay, no. Details. Animations. No.
Oh, I'm getting some very unusual.
Oh, it's just you turn that down. Such an idiot. Said to me better. No. It is not.
It's blurrier.
Yeah. Is it blurrier? Really? I've blocked it to 30.
My inventory's not gonna cut it.
Okay, it might not have been that. It's just kind of blurry.
It's still blurry?
Yeah.
Wonder what the...
It might not have been that thing.
I did turn my resolution down. Would it be that?
It doesn't seem any worse.
How do you set that, I wonder? Oh, it's used in frame mode. F11. Can you still see it? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is so...
I don't see a thing.
It's like a calculator.
Meanwhile, I'm still trapped.
Hang on. Oh my gosh, this is so funny looking. Let's see if I get unlimited frame rate.
I wish I
What
could.
can I do?
How the heck do you fly in realms?
You can't fly if you're survival. Well, I mean, you can use Elytra, but You need elytra. Oh my gosh, this is like I'm playing on a DS. It looks so awful. Hang on. Let's try to share screens. Hang on. Okay. Change. Okay, Minecraft. All right. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, when I full this. I'm on a calculator. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's so funny. I'm getting good frame right now, though. Does it look any different to you guys? It wouldn't look any different, would it? No, wait, it might. Where are you?
How the
I'm
heck?
trying to fly.
I'm trying to get back on the platforms in the sphere.
Oh. I'll come help you.
Oh, okay. There we go. Just have to find the right jumping point.
I can't see my potion effects. Wait, I'm not getting a potion effect.
So you have to.
Okay, there it
Que-
is. Okay, we're good.
Question: do you have to stick around the portal in order to actually go through it, or
Yes, you have to stand in it for a while.
so just quickly go through it, and then I'll jump right down? Oh, there you are.
Where are you? Yeah.
Oh, there
Okay.
you are.
Yeah, so you can run through them and not get teleported. Yeah. Do you know how to swim, by the way? So if you come up here, you can swim in here, right? Can you come in here with me?
Blocked.
There you go, yeah. Now if you hit control while you're swimming, you swim like you swim fast. Whee! Hit control and go forward. Like hold it down like you're sprint. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Control is sprint, by the way. Oh, look at this. Look
Yeah.
how fancy.
I will say this: I did a couple of alterations since my keyboard isn't exactly like yours.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, thankfully they shouldn't be. Thankfully they shouldn't be too bad. Seems control's the only. Seems control. Well, like I said, thankfully they shouldn't be too bad. Control wasn't changed.
Ah. Let's go back to pirate speak. Everything is changed in pirate speak. Like literally everything. Return to fight. You got. So I renamed those to steak. I guess steak is not different.
Something.
Bomb and sparkles is what a firework is called. Ship's bane is flint and steel.
Ooh.
Where'd you go?
I'm out here. Another squid spirit. So I'm going to see if I can find another ink thing.
Thanks, squid. Did you fall down? Yeah, you did. You are no match for me, weak mortal.
Something's shooting me.
Something's
Is that you?
Something's floating over here.
It's
Ooh.
rotten flesh. There is o brick o rock.
Let's see what that
Door
is.
o
Rotten
oak, timber.
rotten flesh. But unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost the ink sac.
You've lost the ink sac? It's probably in your inventory.
or at least the one they got, or at least the one they got, or at least, or at least what should have been claimed for that squid.
Ooh, that looks awful. Like the live stream. Like the resolution is even lower somehow.
That's what I meant to say. It was blurry.
All right, let me raise it just a smidge. Ooh, spectacles. Oh, okay, it ruins it when you're in here.
Ooh.
Ooh, shoot. Yeah, okay. Let's go up to like. What's a good resolution? That's not 1080.
Changing colors. They're not changing colors. You can't do that in real life.
Nope. Okay, that's a bit higher resolution. Still lower.
This is either a
But I'm...
let's see. This is either a geyser or
Where?
you see me?
No, where are you? Oh, that's a beacon.
Oh,
You
interesting.
can walk right in it. It's light. Man, that is blurry. Yikes. I guess I'm putting it back up.
I think my project for today, for myself, get some decent storage up and running in my place. Because I cannot find anything.
What is the normal? It's like 1080 by...
So option indicate. I wonder if
I'm resetting to defaults.
Ooh.
See what happens. Oh. What have I done? Oh my gosh. That is a weird... Oh, aspect ratio. Have I done...
okay, so
Yeah.
Okay, so there went my first attempt to try to go through a trapdoor. It's funny, I managed to get it open, and yet somehow I couldn't quite.
Oh, it turned off shaders too when I did it. Now I'm getting 100 frames. Nope. Definitely want that. Limited. Let's... I actually quite liked smart trees.
Let's see what I can find. Raw beef.
What's it look like on the stream now? It's still really blurry, even though I'm really high resolution. No. Yeah, I'll
Well,
change.
it's
I guess it's okay. All right. Yeah. Let's take here. Let's take some of these. I got a bunch of crap in my inventory.
iron pickaxe. That might be useful.
Can't have any of that stuff that I just put in that chest. Knock yourself out. Don't knock yourself out, actually. I'm gonna cook all this steak in your auto smelter. Your chorus fruit are growing. Sarcasm.
Yeah, I know. I just planted them.
So let's see. Pick up.
Figured I'd get a new batch of those growing.
On.
Where the hell did I put my saplings?
I think I got you a line of work, Alex. An official line of work. You should be the railways manager on this server. Official railways manager, that is.
See if I can find a smoothless surface.
Well, you can build it up and down, you know. We need rails to places, you know what I mean? I kind of don't really like double jump. What if we do, like, maybe haste? Yeah. Haste is kind of cool. You know, swing really fast.
I'm so used to playing Terraria, I keep pressing escape to get to my inventory.
Bad sarcasm. Actually, I just remembered why we had double jump, because we get over fences and stuff like that.
Double jump?
Yeah, or big jump. Big jump. Oh, and now none of his... I guess I'll put it back to double jump. Alright. I guess we should start talking about the episode, actually.
Wait, did we actually start the stream already?
Yeah. We've been going for a while, man.
I was trying.
Wait, didn't...
I was trying. I couldn't find a good. I couldn't find a good point. I couldn't find a good point. I couldn't find a good point for every dialogue. Hello, and welcome to Yoda Soda Creations pod Minecast. Two friends, group of friends who were trying to business again for TV other reasons. As you can tell, we're having some interesting times in Minecraft, and it's all three of us this time around. So obvious, and it's all three of us this time around. You would have seen my avatar at a couple points.
I lost where you were.
I am now in the castle just across from your.
Which farm?
I am now in the castle just across from your house. Descending. Descending.
So we got withers. We could do a wither fight.
Two good ways.
Have you ever done a wither fight, Sarcasm?
Yeah.
Yes, you have.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty scary.
Ooh.
Where did you go?
So close.
I'm scared.
Let me see. Closer to the window is your.
You in my house? He's in my house.
Which bed? It's getting dark. Oh. Thank you.
Just random.
Isn't it Iron Pick?
I can't scroll. Oh, sarcasm's on. Sarcasm, sleep. Oh, we're good.
Will that work?
We did it. Yep, we're through. We've made it through the night.
Yeah, I was trying to get some...
Finally.
planting some trees so I can get some wood so I can make some chests so I can actually organize my inventory.
Now I won't have to worry about phantoms. For a while, anyway.
Yeah. Phantoms, I think, happen after like 4 or 5 days, I think, or something like that.
Huh.
You're good for now.
Huh. Last I checked a bit. Huh. When. Huh. Internet sources said it was 3 or something.
That's probably about right.
Well, either way, either way, I'm trying to limit myself to at least one night of insomnia. Where is? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Ooh, you can go through these.
For
Dang
what? To be honest, having smart trees on is almost kind of a cheat, because you can see like much easier through the trees. All steak shall be smelted.
Okay,
No
so
steak shall be free.
I don't think this is it. So yeah, definitely glad. Definitely glad to be back. Definitely glad to be actually doing this just alongside veterans, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm.
Are these iron doors?
Which doors?
I was looking. I was looking
Yeah.
I was looking for. I was looking for your tower, and keep forgetting there's a bit of a build up around it. Now that I found.
Ah, yes, the bamboo
Yes?
maze.
I'm on the podcast.
Are these iron doors? I heard you're supposed to have redstone.
Iron doors, yes. But there's a button.
Let's see. Where would that be?
I think there's a button. Thought there was. Hold on, let me look.
Not being very interesting. Are you at Sarcasm's house?
The button's up top.
Oh. Righty then.
Quite noisy.
I still can't believe how strong the glass is in this game.
I mean, it's really thick.
Yeah, let me get some glowstone.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have time to get through there. Ooh.
So what's all right? Sarcasm. Do you want to run through the episode?
Sure. It's where did I Oh, there it is. So many things open right now.
Let me see what could be useful here.
So, the episode begins with the Cutie Mark Crusaders getting ready to go to the Appaloosa County Fair. Studebaker has everything planned out. They can have so much fun. Now they just need to wait for the chaperone to come pick them up. Yeah, guess what they didn't plan? They all assumed that the other would talk to their respective sister or sister-like figure, and yeah, no one did. Whoops! And they bought the tickets and everything.
Don't think I need. Don't think my eggs. Don't think I need my eggs at the moment.
What?
He's just stealing stuff from your base.
I think the appropriate term is borrowing. I'm just
Permanently.
appropriate term is borrowing. Anyway, yeah, I'm basically just
That's right.
basically just adjusting my inventory a bit.
That's fine. But use it while you still can, because those chests won't be there for much longer.
Where are they going?
Well, today I'm working on a better, actual sorted inventory system with labels and everything.
I'd be scared. Yes, you should be very scared. Very cancel. Anyways, what were you saying?
So yeah, they did all the prepping except for how to actually be able to go there with supervision. Wah, 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 wah.
And it's there where I made the joke. I'm certainly glad I ordered those plane tickets. I'm certainly glad I ordered those plane tickets.
Yeah. So they start asking around, and Rarity can't go. She's busy making something for Fancy Pants. Is hat and monocle thing. I think it was. That sounds about right. So yeah, Rarity's out.
Ooh.
Down and out.
Rainbow Dash is a Wonderbolt. She has important stuff to do.
It's not all just showing off.
Yeah, just most of the time. Applejack is busy taking care of Big Mac because he's sick. Well, which is good. We need him ready by next week.
Just get out of your system.
So hopefully he gets better soon. Yeah, finish. What?
I think it's safe to say we're gonna have some league reference. I think it's safe to say we're gonna have some league references of sorts, or synopsis. I don't know. Anyway, there's your hint. There's a hint for the next episode.
Yeah. As for Fluttershy, well, she's been asked by Twilight to research something, which of course means Twilight's out too. Apparently, Stars will enter this flower. Apparently, it's very rare. They're not sure exactly what the deal with it is, but it's not in very good shape. Only has 2 petals left. So I must say, when I saw it in the crystal enclosure, instant Beauty and the Beast vibes there.
That's not the only reference.
There are more to come.
Yeah. But yeah, like they can't help, like they can't go because they're not grown up, and everyone warned them like, oh, you could get lost or get off at the wrong train stop or other things. Like, of course you can't go. Like, everyone has responsibilities, and you need to accept that. It's just a part of what it is to be grown up. So, Twilight and Fluttershy leave to go check out, to look at a book in the library to see if they can't figure out this flower. And the CMC are just moping around the flower, and they wish they could be grown up, so that no one could tell them what to do. Like, yeah, they wish they could be as old as their sisters. And then the glowing happens. Each of them glowing, bright lights shine around them. Oh no, they're getting second cutie marks. No, actually. What?
I almost thought you were gonna go for a Larson joke.
Oh. Fine then, since you asked. Oh no, Larson's at it again! Is that acceptable? 2, 3, 4.
But yeah, apparently we found a relative to the heart's desire.
Hold on, I'm just... Move the glowstone.
Yay.
Anyway, so yeah, the light, it dims down, and they've grown up.
Everything except the wings.
Yep.
Foreshadowing.
Unfortunately, Taylor's wings are as small as ever. Yeah, sir, she's not flying.
Trick. That or it's a magic. Well, I'm gonna stick with magic. Magic doesn't. Maybe we could argue that magic didn't amplify any of their powers. It just made them bigger.
I'm still holding.
I don't know about that.
I'm.
I guess Sweetie Belle
A
teleported.
certain something in Sweetie Belle does later, or I'm not so sure.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for later episodes.
Oh yeah, sure. All technically 2 of them.
You never know.
But yeah, it's like they're all grown up. Hey, potential spin-off material. Pick up the phone, Nickelodeon. So yeah, this is weird, but so cool.
Yo.
They're grown up now. They can do whatever they want.
Like all grown-ups.
So they dash through town. No one's telling them to stop.
No one
Scootaloo
can.
Scooter is barely holding together. And actually, of the 3, both appearance and visual, Sweetie Belle is the one that really stands out.
How so?
Just like design-wise, and you can tell she did something different with the voice, whereas the other 2 still sound relatively the same.
Sweetie Belle does as well, I notice, for sure. Sweetie Belle gets deeper, for sure. Noticeably deeper. And
Yeah.
maybe it's later on in the episode, so... But, yeah.
Maybe Michelle Creeper was trying, but it kind of gets lost in the accent.
Funny, because the actresses have aged a bit since they started.
Yeah. Well, duh, this is season 9.
Obviously.
Yeah, they're the same.
It's still like...
But yeah, like, so... Go on.
I was gonna mention that I heard I think it was 10 or 11, I think. Apple was, or Michelle was, when the Hush Now Quiet Now was recorded.
Mm-hmm.
10, 11, 9, somewhere around there.
But anyway, so they rush off to the train. They barely make it in time, but they're on the train. They're just chilling because they're grown-ups. They can do whatever they want.
We're
So they break
invincible,
into song.
as all grown-ups do.
Be first in a while, as one of us noted.
Yeah. Actually, huh? When was the last song? Okay. No.
Oh, okay.
No. Well, episode 14, I think.
Dang. That was a while ago, jeez.
Just checking. No. No. No, no musical number, but very good background music. No.
Are turtles supposed to be beached?
Yeah, well, like real turtles, they can walk on both.
Okay.
But yeah, so they get off the train, and yeah, then they got off at the wrong stop. They just assumed trains took you wherever that you needed to go.
I like how they didn't even at all get what they were saying, the apparent adults were saying. Didn't
Yeah,
even phase them.
Unlike
yeah.
unlike yours truly, who manages to know his stops. I think only one. I think only once actually. I think only once I actually slipped through a stop. Well, a couple times.
Yeah, they very early on lay out exactly what's gonna happen in this episode. So yeah, they're in a swamp, but Appaloosa, not that far away. Just have to go through the swamp. Also, we get the return of the
Crazy Safety Master from the Kieran episode.
yeah, that guy.
He's now a recurring character, technically.
Yep.
Well, he gets one. So, well, he gets one more. Well, he gets one more before the. Well, he gets one more before the new generation.
Watch him be in the next one. Like, oh, good work. He's everywhere.
But yeah, it's you could either take the train to Appaloosa, which should show up in a couple hours, or you could trek to the swamp. Very easy to get lost. It's dangerous. You're grown ups. You should be fine.
Fine. Like how everyone states, like, you're a grown-up, whereas in real life, no one ever brings up anything like that.
Yeah.
Of course, they work their way into a situation where it comes up a lot.
So they huddle together, discuss what to do, and Apple was like, "Yeah, when I was younger, I went through a stop once. Now that we're grown up, it should be easy."
Easy. Callbacks.
Yep.
A pretty old callback, too, and to one that not many people liked, so...
Yep. So they somehow-
I need a refresher. Sorry.
some ponies to watch over me.
Yeah. The fire one.
The one with the chimera.
Yeah.
Strange.
Applejack and Boots.
Strange. I don't quite remember her having slept through a stop, so to speak.
No, going through a swamp.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry, you missed.
Alex
Sorry.
forgot?
Or actually, actually it was pronounced in a way that I didn't quite understand. Actually, it was pronounced in a way that I didn't quite understand.
Oh, sorry about that. The station master gives them a nice little map, and they're off.
And immediately don't really read it.
No,
Always-
well,
always-
Sweetabelle's reading too much into it, reading it too much and not looking ahead. And Scootaloo falls into the water. Apple Bloom gets caught in some vines. Yeah, overall not a pleasant trip. But they run into some younger pony is fighting over their pet. After a brief scare of ZMC being swamp ponies, no, we're just grown ups. We're just a little lost. Yeah, no, we're not lost. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, they're arguing over what to do with the pet. I forgot their names. Hold on. To the credits. Hold on. Okay, it's 12:24.
They do not.
Okay.
But they do not look
Okay,
suspicious.
Biscuit and Spur.
But they do not look suspicious in any way possible.
Hold on, let me. What do you mean?
There's a joke. There's a joke I noticed in some of the images when I was looking for a. When I was looking for. When I was looking for the image for this cast, there was a joke going around saying that they were supposed to be Tyrek and Cozy Glow in disguise.
Oh. I mean, she does have the curls.
They do look suspiciously close. So yeah, I was playing on that. So yeah, I was kind of playing on that joke.
Yeah, I've been keeping out of the overall general conversation on episodes just to avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
I still haven't been able to. I still get spoilers every once in a while on frickin' YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. No, thanks, YouTube.
But yeah,
I have
Biscuit and
managed to limit.
Spur.
I have thankfully managed to limit myself.
Yeah, I haven't really been watching pony stuff on YouTube.
I haven't either, but it just pops up.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like Spur actually let's start with Biscuit. He wants to take the pet to the fair, like let it get out of the house a bit, go exploring. Meanwhile, Spur doesn't want the pet to get too excited. So obviously these are totally legit grown-ups, and they ask for their advice. The solution is, why don't you share? Let's all go to the fair. And Spur's like, well, you're the grown-ups, I guess. And if anything goes, but they're like, if anything happens, you can just ask us. So off to the fair they go.
I'm gonna just stay awake because I gotta cut this. I gotta deforest. I'm burning the forest down.
Watch out for beehives.
No, they're
Yeah,
not
what
in
is-
the game yet.
So one of the ponies at the fair see is the pet through the box. And it's like, oh, you should totally enter this in the pet contest. It's sure to win most interesting pet. Biscuit's like, ooh, yeah, let's do that. Spur's like, I don't know.
Foreshadowing.
Let's ask the grown-ups.
Run ups.
Poof. They're gone. They. Ooh. Hey, it's Lebowski Pony.
Little basketball bunny there?
Yeah. I'll send you the image. Da, 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 da. No, not that.
He went by so quickly, I didn't notice.
Yeah, a lot of things like that I don't notice until I'm scrolling through the episode.
What was noticeable was Troubleshoes.
Troubleshoes, yeah, Troubleshoes was there. So yeah, what was her name again?
Pony McPony face.
Spur.
Oh, yes.
Spur's trying to search for the and she finally catches up. It's like, what the hey?
What the heck?
Where were you? And they're like, hey, where's Biscuit? And she's like, that's what I was gonna ask you about.
Stuck. I'm stuck.
So they finally catch up with Biscuit, who entered their pet into the pet contest. And she's like, no, don't do that. It's way too exciting for him. And CMC are like, are you sure you're up to sharing? If not, you should probably go. You know, take a break. You know. She's like, okay. So yeah, it's time for the pet. It crawls out of the box. And dear Lord, it's Ted's soulless eyes. Just, it stares right into your soul.
Oh gosh.
But it's also oddly adorable.
Yes.
Yeah,
In a
there was more.
weird.
That was more of my thoughts. I know some people were like, "Oh goodness."
So yeah, it's going through the obstacle course. It's doing fun. Everyone in the crowd starts cheering, and the pet's like, yeah, I'm not sure about this. Poof! Tornado.
You have frightened it.
Yes.
Why are there so many like adorably dangerous creatures in Equestria?
Cozy included.
I blame Discord.
Yeah, it's Discord. Discord has been a driving force between all of these episodes in the background. That's a good theory. Yeah, like it's more than a theory.
Oh wait, it's Gordon Ramsay Pony.
Is Gordon Ramsay Pony there?
Yep.
They're packing them all in.
I'll send the image.
They're like, this is the last time we can put them in. We got the assets. Let's put them in.
Can you see that opening? Is that intentional?
What?
Can you see that opening? Is that intentional?
Oh. No, it's when I was moving villagers.
Oh,
I guess I forgot to close that back up.
all right.
So yeah, ponies are fleeing, and the CMC is like, okay, we're supposed to be the grown-ups, we need to figure out what to do. Wedding sounds like an idea. So that, like, but Biscuit doesn't want to leave the pet.
It's a gone.
Enter Twilight and Fluttershy. They figure they probably went to Appaloosa, trying to think. They probably just now that we know that it's a wishing plant, they probably wish to go to Appaloosa. Fluttershy sees the fleeing ponies and like, or maybe they wish to be going up so they go to Appaloosa on their own and then cause a disaster, and that's why everyone's fleeing.
Or that.
I love how
So,
Twilight's so calm and cool, collected during this entire endeavor.
In a way,
and Twilight's just like, yeah, probably.
in a way, she's kind of in a lot of comics and stuff of Twilight. A lot of times, she's kind of had it. You know what I mean? They always, a lot of comic artists draw her as the one like, whatever, just do it. I feel like they're like following that comic trope now, where Twilight's just like another thing. Oh well, whatever, just finish it up. Especially in this episode, she's like, like she's kind of got like resting, whatever they call it, if you know what I mean. And just like the entire episode, she's just like.
So, so the CMC run up to them like, oh, hey, you might not believe it, but it's us, Apple Bloom, Scootaloo, Sweetie Belle. Yeah, this is kind of our fault. We have no idea what's going on. And Twilight and Fluttershy just give them a look that just says, like, of course.
I can't say I didn't expect this.
The look is priceless. So they get to the stadium. And it's like, oh, hold on.
Yep, that's about what I expected. Just like massive tornado.
Let me get up the wiki page.
Oh,
That must have
smacked my face into it. Block 5.
So yeah, apparently, Fluttershy recognizes the creature, or actually quite a rare creature, as a whirling mungtooth. Which apparently it turns into a tornado when it gets excited, and it is indeed excited.
Yep, that's what an excited one looks like.
It's only really calmed down by its caretaker.
Ooh, and Nate pointed out a wizard.
Also, I forgot to mention. Rewind a bit.
Are you getting to that?
Before they actually met up with Twilight and Fluttershy, they're trying to get Biscuit and Spur out of there, and was it who got? Oh right, only Biscuit was there.
Yeah.
So yeah. The pet goes towards Biscuit, and Sweetie Belle runs up and teleports them away. That's right, Sweetie Belle is among the few ponies in this show who has teleported.
True.
She's she's learning.
They grow up so fast.
They grow up so fast.
I was gonna mention the Dorothy pony.
Yeah, there's a Dorothy bunny.
Oh.
And a Toto. They get sucked up into the tornado.
So anyway, Spur with Fluttershy manages to calm down the critter, and it gets back inside the box.
On its own volition. Of its own volition.
Yeah. So everything's calmed down, and the CMC basically have to explain that, yeah, we're not actually grown-ups. Yeah. And Twilight's like, Yeah, there's one wish left on a thing. You know what to do. And then they erase half of all things in existence.
Yep. That's how it happened.
It's like, I never saw that plot twist coming. Now that they wish to become young again.
I spoiled it.
That's like, Biscuit and Spur are like, wait, you're younger than us? It's like, yeah, sorry about
Could
that.
say that.
But can you still come and visit? And they're like, I guess, but as long as you have proper adult supervision.
I'm so glad they took it. I'm so glad they took. it. Not in the ranty sort of manner, but not in the ranty sort of manner, but in the same comical collective manner that Twilight and Fluttershy did. The rant would have been so predictable. The rant would have been so.
This is bad.
So yeah, and they all have a nice little laugh, and the episode ends.
No.
Also, before I go into like the new voice actors or whatever for the episode, I want to make a correction to last week.
Oh?
I read on the about the hench ponies. I read on the TV Tropes page that about the name of one of them. I don't know where they got that. According to the MLP wiki, the hench ponies' names are actually Biff, Rogue, and Withers.
Huh.
Quick, what do parrots like to eat?
Seeds?
Seeds? Is it seeds? I want a pet parrot.
I don't know. Like seeds, bird food, you know.
Try seeds.
So yeah, I just thought I'd get that out there. So basically, whoops, my bad. Okay.
I got 8 seeds. This might be enough.
Ooh. Lovely.
Whoa.
So the voice actress of Spur, Rebecca Hussein. Let's see now, what else has she done?
Vincent made Ice Bucket Challenge.
Oh, she was also the voice of Minuet.
Ooh. In the.
Amending Fences.
Oh. Yeah. I was trying to pinpoint which one. I was kind of trying to pinpoint the episode title.
Let's see now, what else that I've heard of anyway. Yeah, not really much else that I've actually heard of.
Yes.
So the other one,
Look, guys.
Connor
look.
Parnell.
Look at this stream. I've got a little friend.
Achievement!
Look at him. He's adorable. He can walk on my shoulder with me. Yay.
Connor Parnell.
And he's in my inventory, look.
Nothing much there either. Oh my god, he played security guard number 1 in Beyblade Burst.
Security guard number 1.
Yeah, they're relatively new to the voice acting scene. But yeah, it was a good episode. Well, I do have a few issues. Mainly in that they had to drag Twilight and Fluttershy in to solve the problem. I wish the CMC could have solved it, and after which, basically, it realized like, okay, yeah, this is too much. We want to go back.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a gripe.
On the plus side, they didn't exactly freak out.
Yeah.
They grow up so fast.
It's just not going to be any fun anymore when they become adults, actually. So what is Spike? Is Spike still considered a baby dragon? Is he grown out of that now? He's got puberty, right? So he's good.
I think he's pre-adolescence,
teeny-
pre-adolescence, similar to pre-teenager. Whatever your parent.
Yeah, that was probably a bit close. Your parrot mimics noises near you. So, like, there was a creeper somewhere, and it went like, psst, and I like flipped out first. I was like, because he like makes the noises of whatever's near him. Let's go back, parrot. Going home. You coming? Where is he?
I think you need a specific length of training.
Yeah. Come on. What happens if I just fly away? Will you teleport with me? Teleport?
Ah, I think you lost him.
No. Here we go. He's not over here. Oh, there he is. Stay clear.
I'm amazed that they don't. I'm amazed they don't blow up when you actually shoot them.
Looks like we're gonna have to go back this way. Oh, and you can't even fall. Oh, you scared me again.
But yeah, that's what parrots do. They imitate.
All right. Let me get my thoughts, I guess. I thought it was pretty good. I don't, as in my mind, it's kind of like a. It's almost like it feels like almost like a.
Oh gosh!
Kind of like a fanfic, almost.
This is why I retreat to the bed.
I'm fine.
At least for now.
Oh. I think he literally just flies as fast as he can in any direction you go. He doesn't teleport like dogs do. So I wonder if I just hang out at my house for a while if he'd eventually make it. Ooh. I think this episode was pretty dang good actually. I liked how they covered a pretty fun topic, like an open top. Oh no! They covered an interesting topic, kind of a new idea, sort of. With we haven't gotten an episode like this, or a topic like this where being a grown-ups isn't as fun as it is. You think it's kind of a trope, right? So I was, eventually we'd probably get one. So I mean, it's not totally out of the box, but it's fun to finally see the CMCs as they would adults, and that's obviously the fanfare in this episode.
It's basically MLP hasn't done this trope yet.
Yeah, this is kind of fanfare and new idea at the same time. So that's kind of fun. It's a fun way of pleasing the fans and getting a pretty good episode in at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little gripe, I guess. Little gripe is nothing really happened towards the story. You know what I mean? We've gotten several of the last episodes have had kind of maybe a background plot that was important to the finale or something like that, or one of them changed a little bit. You know what I mean? This was kind of it felt sort of like the classical type of episode where it was, it's just a contained story basically. You could actually you could attack this story anywhere you wanted, basically, canonically. It's fine. I don't mind. That's not I don't really think that's a diss on it. You know what I mean? That's not really like a downside.
Right.
It's just, I don't know. It's just not that. You know what I mean? The designs were really good. I kind of like the subtle touches. The faces were even more. So again, this goes back to the poll of do you like the movie faces? Because this had heavy movie faces, like a lot of front angles with them pouting and stuff, and they have the more rounded faces.
And
I more like,
and I was calling out the duck faces.
yeah, kind of. Well, yeah, she pouts really hard, and it looks kind of funny from a side angle. From the front, it looks fine. It doesn't really look like a duck, but from the side, it looks like they use the old asset, and it kind of looks weird how they chose to do a pouting face in that one frame. But anyways, that's kind of nitpicking. It was fun, and I really like. I am in the group of liking the new faces. I think they show a really nice polish to the whole to have the animation now. It feels more loose and it feels kind of nicer. You know what I mean? It feels like they can do more expressions, and you're not just locked to a couple faces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go back to the originals; they don't pull very many exciting faces, and it's it doesn't. Sometimes in some parts, if you're a kid, it might get a little boring. They don't. They're just talking or something. And I'm learning about animation now because I'm in animation class, and these later seasons really take the form of animation to a next level. Meaning, they're not real. You can do whatever the frick you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can make their faces stretch and look really cute, or do all this crazy stuff because they're not real. And it's actually it's usually much better to use animation's strengths. One of its strengths is you can really, really show off emotions. Like emotions and, the form of TV is perfect for emotions and expressions and getting a deeper feeling on what they're saying. And with these new, better, rounder, and more expressive, emotes or, emotions, you get the feeling of what they're saying much more. It at least it makes me want to watch the episodes more closely because you want to see all the new faces and you want to see their cute little expressions and stuff. And
Yeah.
it makes it even more. I'd say almost a little bit more watchable. It's fun to watch them because you're not locked to their normal faces. So that was pretty fun. It was fun to see their new models. You get the new models, and their hair is obviously a bit longer. They're obviously taller. Sadly, Scootaloo's wings are small. I guess in canon you could argue that's, I don't know. We don't know really because it's the contradicting thing with Scootaloo's magic working better. Is a bit damning, but we don't know. So you could argue, I guess, that wings are physical and magic's magical. So maybe Scootaloo's wings aren't worked out, and we didn't see that Apple Bloom was any stronger, really. So, I don't know. There was no feat where Apple Bloom was much stronger than usual. You know what I mean? I think I lost my parrot. Maybe it'll just fly. It'll take longer to fly over or whatever. Anyways, what else? I think the actors did a little. They did inflections on their voices, and all of them are a bit noticeable. I think personally, Scootaloo's was the least different. Apple Bloom's was a bit different. She sounded more like Applejack. The drawls were a little bit longer, I think, and they were just, a bit deeper. I think most pronounced was Sweetie Belle, actually, because Sweetie Belle has a high, shrill voice,
Yeah.
and she just talks more like Rarity, and which is obvious, why that would be. So I like that. That's really cool. I think Sweetie Belle's changes are the most pronounced in magic and in voice and in almost design even too. She's just bigger and more. Her hair is a bit more flamboyant and stuff. So whereas Scootaloo's and and Apple Blooms are just scaled up versions, sort of, if you know what I mean.
Stone
I think
Age.
Stone Age. You've made it. GG. We can have a Stone Age party. Pinkie Pie can throw one. There's a lot of returning characters, so that's if you like that, that's good. If you don't, then I guess you can avoid it. If you're kind of annoyed. I know some people are like, I want new characters. You know what I mean? I don't. This is. I think I like it, so it's cool. I like returning characters, and it's obviously kind of we know it's ending, so we want to get as many characters in.
Yeah.
I guess you could argue it's lazy almost because they already have the assets, but not really. I think it's more of a fan thing. And they make up for it in a bunch of new characters, and obviously new main characters in this episode with the twins or brother and sister, I guess. You get returning locations. You get the giant stadium being used as a judging stage, I guess, instead of a stadium instead. The swamp, I think, is kind of new. I guess you could. Applejack went to. Applebloom went to. I can't really tell, probably because they changed the assets so much. It's kind of hard to tell. You know what I mean? The backgrounds and stuff are all different. Kind of like Zikora's house is like entirely different if you look at earlier stuff. I think it's fun, and I think it's an improvement, so that's good. And using, some people get angry at, not as good. And it's like, but in a cartoon like this, I don't really care about because it's better. The thing they improved on is better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they took Zikora's house and made it worse, then yeah, I'd be angry. But
I just climbed a ladder.
Nice. But obviously, Zikora's house is better, and I think all the backgrounds have been much better and more detailed and more colorful, and they've kind of applied an effect of kind of bloom, I guess, or the saturation is kind of higher to make it more whimsical. I like that. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
It makes the world feel more mystical and not, not quite so. I don't know. It's kind of good, and it's just a good artistic choice. I like that. I'm liking Twilight again. Twilight with that little blunder at the with Trivial Pursuit, kind of gone totally. Twilight's totally acting like a total, like a ruler. She's like, well, I got to do this now. Shows up. Yep, this is about what I thought it'd be. Fixes it in about 10 seconds.
I see someone's been cooking steak.
Yes. Just a little bit. I'm trying to think of where to put my next project that I haven't told you guys about. What was I saying? Kind of, and at the start with all of the main 6 little appearances. I've kind of always liked that, where you get appearance from all the main 6, so you kind of get a little explanation of why they're not helping if something really bad goes wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have really mattered for this one because they're so far away. But I still we get an explanation of why none of them could help. You know what I mean?
Except Pinkie Pie.
Except
But
Pinkie
then
Pie.
again, and I don't think Pinkie Pie qualifies as a responsible adult.
Yeah, that's a good argument as well. They probably went through the same thing. They're like, let's ask Pinkie Pie. Maybe not. maybe we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I found that kind of weird.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it's understandable. What else? Yeah, I'm just trying to in a personal on a personal note. I'm sucking in these episodes because they're the last ones. I think the animators are really delivering.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not griping. Even the Trivial Pursuit, personally, it wasn't too bad. There have been way worse cringy episodes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And at least sort of Trivial Pursuit makes sense. It's like, yeah, okay, I guess I could see Twilight going a bit crazy. But because she's a perfectionist, she's getting over the perfectionist bit, and we kind of got an episode later where she's breathing better, and she's like, "Okay, not a big deal. I got this. Actually, I got this." And it's kind of like she's really worked it out now. I think I don't think they'll use that anymore now. I'm kind of confident they've nailed down Twilight's arc for now, and they're not going to touch that anymore until the finale. I think all the main six are kind of locked in. There's no big changes left. We're now just covering side characters, and I'm glad the kids, Crusaders, they gave them a dang good send off. I think kind of a fan servicey one. That's good.
It's funny though. I can climb ladders, but I can't descend them. It's weird.
Huh?
It's funny. I can climb ladders, but I can't descend them. That's strange.
Just walk. Let go. Oh, sleep.
Oh.
Lightning! Lightning!
No time for
Hang on,
gates.
Alex hasn't slept yet, so he's hang on. Don't wait. Don't join yet. Fuck, Alex! We're gonna get struck by lightning.
I'm trying to get back.
I really need to just keep a bed in my inventory.
Yeah, that could be done too.
Missed the steps. Oh, come on!
You can do it, Alex. You can do it. Yes.
There we go.
I see you. So, what are you gonna do for your house, by the way?
I was hoping to find a place before. I was hoping to find a territory to mark before I could find it. I was trying to find a territory to mark before the lightning hit.
Okay. Maybe do a layout before the stream ends. All right. Back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah, it was probably a episode. What's the synopsis for the next one? Is it to deal with Big Mac?
Yep.
Is it a sugar bell?
The last
He's gonna ask. He plans to ask the question.
Oh my! What type of question? It's like a serious question. Or is
So
it...
we done. Basically, we're getting a proposal this time around, as opposed to last time, where it was just briefly mentioned.
It was mentioned. Maybe we'll get an on-screen one. Well, we got an on-screen one with Cranky Doodle, right?
I don't.
I don't remember. Yeah, and he's not to be mean to not.
No,
to be mean
I
to...
think I think the only real proposal we had was between Parabetter and.
Yes, yeah. Flashback. I forgot about that. We got a flashback. Okay. All right. Here's a lightning strike right here. Yeah, so that should be kind of cool. And I'm glad they're doing a back episode. I don't really know anyone else I really want. Besides some... Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? What else? What other characters would you like? I think that's probably a pretty good idea. I guess...
I won't say anything. I won't say anything on the count of spoilers.
I don't say any spoilers. Nothing spoilers. I guess we're gonna get it. We're gonna get a kind of like a epilogue episode, so a lot more.
Yep.
I'm guessing they're kind of gonna do a run through episode sort of for that one. Like and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. And, you know, from a very personal, from a storytelling aspect, that's lazy and not usually suggested, but from a selfish point of view, I would like an episode like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not suggested in writing. You shouldn't do that because it's seen as lazy, but I wouldn't mind that at all. To get like kind of get like a Lord of the Rings ending where it's like, and then this happened, and then this happened.
Oh,
I'm kind of a I want to know everything type of person about characters. So especially with these characters, because we've been with them for so long, you want to see where that goes. That would be kind of good to get. I know Bob Dude will be very happy about Sweetie Belle adult. Now he has something to go off of. He's drawn his fan art. And I think Sweetie Belle looked pretty cute in this episode, even as an adult. So. They're kind of like half adults, I guess, because they're not. Maybe the magic or special, like knew they weren't quite right. I think I'll build it right here.
Guess I'll just head back over this way.
Yes. Dirt.
FWP Howie.
Oh, you lose logs doing this. You want to do that though? Is there? If I use a carpentry table, does that work better? I wonder if we'll get to see the Cutie Mark Crusaders as adults in the epilogue. I wonder if it's a time jump type epilogue. I hope it's a time jump.
It has to be. It has to be from what I've seen, but I won't. I'll just say that. I'll just say that much. I don't want to. I'll just say that much. Don't want to go too far.
Wonder if we'll get any movie characters. Probably not. Even though it is canon, so maybe we would. Maybe. Quiet you, Alex. Quiet you.
Quit provoking me.
Don't do that, Alex.
Would you please quit provoking me?
I'm just speculating. Anyone could have said it.
Let's see.
I was gonna say Starlight, maybe another Starlight thing, but we've gotten a lot of Starlight, so I'm kind of content with Starlight. That last episode with her, Trixie, and the Academy really kind of rounded that off. It set her up doing something. It set her and Sunburst, so that kind of did two birds with one stone. Because I was gonna maybe think about Sunburst, Sunburst is kind of a loose end, but now he's not. That was pretty easy to fix. I guess Maud and Mudbriar would be a kind of a loose end, but I'm thinking they'll probably touch on that. And I don't really care for a full episode of that. We've kind of gotten a full episode or two of that. They've been in the background a couple times of other episodes, so it's okay. Maybe the sisters, the Pie sisters. That'd be kind of fun to have more of them. They're always fun when they're on screen. I think maybe it's just because they're not on screen very often. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it just their rarity that's the fun part, or is it that they're actually good characters?
I don't know.
What would be some characters you would like and choose? I know it's not you're kind of locked now, but
Hmm.
I kind of want to see. I don't know.
what are you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I wonder how Moondance has been doing. But I remember we did see her in the season 5 finale.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, didn't we? Yeah, I thought you were gonna say, didn't we see her earlier in the season?
Did we?
She's in the book one, wasn't she? The late return one.
Point of no return.
Yeah.
Maybe she was. Huh.
I think if I place these, I don't get them back. Just realized. No, I do. Okay, never mind.
I think you have to break it in order to actually get it.
Yeah, you get them back. They're like a separate entity, and when you break them, I thought I would get like a log back. Normal log. I would be sad. Tears would be shed. You lose. These are very much cosmetic blocks because you lose logs. Bring them into this.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. There's that cosmetic stuff, and then there's serious.
We ain't joking around. Else? I guess I would like more Scootaloo and Rainbow Dash. That's just kind of been one of those things they've hovered around a lot and teased about. I don't know. We've never gotten like you're just friends, or are you? I don't know. Whatever. All right. I guess it's okay where they left it. And I don't know how I felt about the Scootaloo episode. I guess I liked it. I don't know. It was. I guess I liked a lot of fanfic writers what they did with Scootaloo more, and so maybe it felt down. So like it was.
Cover me with diamonds.
Oh my gosh! He's already made it, boys. He's made it big. Our little man is growing up so fast. Are you in a cave right now?
I was wondering. I was kind of just wondering if that's. I was just wondering if I could pick up your armor upstairs.
Oh. Are you wearing my chest plate?
Hang on, trying to open the inventory.
Let me get to a bed.
Do you know how to put armor back on a stand? I don't know, Alex. I may have to kill you to get that back. That's a pretty special piece of armor.
Darn it.
That's a rare piece of armor. You can't get that piece anymore. That's illegal. Y'all better put that back now. Y'all right where you found it. Young man.
Let me see. Inventory.
Just right click on it. You can have that helmet though. Have that helmet if right click at the helmet on the helmet. There we go. And pop that bad boy on. You can just right click with it. You can just right click with it and it'll go on. Yeah, okay. I'll accept that. All right. Okay. I guess that's okay. But you're on thin ice, boy. Nice.
Excuse me for trying to figure out. Excuse me for being the beginner here.
If you want some armor, you can have this iron stuff down here. It's downstairs here. It's still pretty dang good set.
Silver stuff.
Just right click on it, yeah. Yeah, the silver stuff. Oh, yeah, right click, look away, and right click. Oh! Crap! Where'd he come from? There we go, yeah. Blew up my portal. I should put this here.
Okay, not that covered, but what the heck? Okay, not covered, but still slightly visible. Eat close inventory, and then
Maybe Blurry Heart seems to be aging faster than all the. Maybe we could maybe get like older Flurry Heart.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm guessing she's probably gonna be in the epilogue a bit, and they have to find a voice actor for to do that. Alex, you
granted, I haven't seen anything that far yet, but I would definitely imagine that she's a bit older at that point. Yeah, it's not too bad. Perhaps just switch the helmet though.
I should name this dolphin so it doesn't go away.
Yeah. Inventory. All right. Ooh, so I don't need to swipe my mouse. Lovely. Oops.
And to be honest, Alex, when I said you could be rail master, right? You could be head rail person. I kind of gave you one of the easier because you can kind of duplicate rails, so you could literally just duplicate as many rails as you want and just place them. What's I gonna do here? Frick! I ran all the way back here. I forget something. Oh yeah, we got it. I had the thing on me. Oh, I couldn't have done anything. Oh!
Ouch.
Where'd Fishy go? Fishy's gone!
If you haven't noticed, my sound's off at the moment.
Fishy escaped.
During my practice sessions, I've often heard too many disturbing noises.
Oh, okay.
Open gate,
Alright.
close gate.
I see how it is. No, I don't like that sound at all. No, not one bit. Not one bit at all. We start Are we allowed to start speculating about the next generation? I mean, that's
If you
going to be like
if you ha- if you're s- if you're going that if you're able to go that high, if you're able to go that high, I guess. I really don't know what to expect at this point.
yeah, we've heard many conflicting things, and they've gone kind of dark after the first couple of leaks, if I'm correct. I wonder if it's
They're learning their lessons at last.
right. I'm sure we'll get more soon. Leaks. Yeah, I don't know. Some people think it might be more adult. What do you guys think about that?
Hmm.
Would that be?
I don't think so.
I think so. I ain't buying it.
I am so. I am also thinking it's not. I am also thinking it's not going to be anything in the realms of.
I mean, if it's at about the same level as it is now,
Huh? Hello?
hello?
What were you saying? I think you got cut off there for a moment.
Oh, I was saying that if it's at about the same level as it is now, I'll be happy.
Yeah, that's true. No, I wasn't saying that I wouldn't like it if it wasn't, if it wasn't more aimed at older audiences. I would, if I had a choice, I'd do kind of what Gravity Falls did, and that it's still child friendly. It's still kid friendly. I wouldn't say it's child friendly though. In that it is kind of it is more of a mature, and there's some scarier bits, right? And the jokes are a bit more adult. Right? The jokes can be, a bit more on the nose, which is I think if you do that, it opens up a lot more joke possibilities for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like, and the thing is, I'm not. Some people, I don't like super adult shows. Some people are like, I don't watch shows unless they're only for adults. I don't care. You know what I mean? And a lot of times I like a kid show every once in a while because it's just nice mixing it up a bit. And it's nice not to worry about, whatever.
I have found myself more of a family friend. I found myself more liking a family friendly sort of material.
I can do more adult stuff. I like more. I mean, I have liked more adult shows, but it's
I'm not
I
saying
don't have a huge preference.
I'm of course not saying I have seen some things that have a bit more mature edge. Back to the Future much?
Yeah, it's surprising when you go back and watch Back to the Future. It's like, this is pretty vulgar, actually. I forgot how much they swore originally. I recently watched a Netflix series called Love, Death, and Robots. You've heard of that?
Nope.
It's a cool idea. It was a cool idea, and I heard they're making more of it. It is definitely adult, like super dark. A lot of times.
Then.
Well, I mean, it's got love, death, and robots in the title. There are some episodes that are even almost tipping into pornographic, so I would skip those. You're not into that.
So that's there should be.
They're really cool though. Some of them. They're all animated by different animators. That was a whole thing. The idea was that each they hired a bunch of animators and said, here's the title,
Suda.
Love, Death, They're like, Love, Death, and Robots is the theme. You get to make whatever you want. And then you go off and animate whatever style you want. Just do anything. So there's the whole series is like 10 episodes that are totally different from each other.
That's good.
Like not even close in theme. So it's really cool. You get like a totally different animation every time. And if whoever's watching this series, I think my favorite was called Lucky Number 11. It was just good. It was about a spaceship that kind of had its own personality. There were some that were really dark. There was like one that was I believe it was like a time loop, and yeah, it was kind of pornographic. I skipped that one. I got to some of the darker parts. I'm like, not my cup of tea. There are a couple that were kind of dark. And why I do tend to not watch adult stuff is when I watch adult stuff, I usually like to overthink it. You know what I mean? And if it's super dark or sad or scary or something like that, I will usually keep it in my mind for way longer than other people. I've noticed.
Hmm.
That's not a good thing. I'll mull it over a lot. And if it scared me or something like that, it might. Not that I get scared about it. It just puts me in a weird mood for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you kind of just feel ick after a while if you've seen a scary or violent scene. I don't, and it's not like I don't like to watch it occasionally. Like Blade Runner is a really awesome. It's super vulgar, super violent, and but it's very artistic, and I liked it. It was really good. And there's some of these cartoons that I really like, or animations that I liked, but were pretty vulgar and violent. There was kind of only if I remember correctly, there's only 2 animations that only swore a couple times. Like all of them swore a lot, and almost all of them had profanity. I mean, nudity at some point, and I think only one didn't have violence, like very graphic violence. So, if you don't like any of that, definitely stay away from this. But if you don't mind it, definitely check it out. I make you watch one of them. They're only 10 minutes long. That was their limit. You must animate something in 10 minutes. I mean, not the animations probably took months, but I mean the animation itself is only 10 minutes. I finished Mortal Engines, the book. Have either of you read that?
I heard about I've been hearing a lot about the movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched the movie, but I kind of wanted to, and I heard it wasn't very good. So I was like, maybe I'll check out the book first. So I checked out the book. Pretty good. If you like adventure books, definitely highly suggest it.
Somehow I knew that performance was coming because from what I was seeing, it was something one of those big budgets kind of things trying to get violent craving teens in the seats.
I don't know if it was very. I mean, it was sort of violent. It's like Lord of the Rings type violent, where it's not over the top or anything. It's just life has violence, so can't really avoid it. if it's realistic. That is something. So some people like art has a lot of violence and stuff. I understand art with a lot of violence or nudity or something in it, but I tend to prefer where it's more tasteful. I think it's
Yeah.
fine. Like a good example, Blade Runner has nudity in it, but it's tasteful. It's like you don't when you look at it. There's like the classic. There was like a pornography hearing, in the Senate, and he's like, I know what pornography is and what isn't pornography, and when you watch a movie, and you just kind of get the feeling, it's like, no, this is more art. Blade Runner gets that feeling from me. It's not. It's tasteful. It's only at certain parts, and it's not everywhere, and they're not at the top. It's just a thing, and you're not when it happens. You're not. That's not the focus. That's not the main point of it. So that's kind of a good gauge, I guess,
Yeah.
if you're not focused on it. Have either of you had seen the new Blade Runner?
Nope.
Very good.
It's
a very good.
despite that having the same opening weekend as the Pony movie, I did not see that.
If you love sci-fi, you need to watch it. It's so. It's depressing though. Very depressing. Good though, very good. Just depressing. It's kind of weird because it's not like openly depressing. It's not like a lot of terrible things. I get some bad stuff happens to the main character, but it's not. It's kind of weird. The atmosphere is what's the depressing thing, almost more. You know what I mean? Like you just feel down. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool. You kind of walk out. So the movie is kind of, it's a dirty, dingy future, right? And you kind of walk out feeling dirty, dingy. Kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It puts atmospherically. Blade Runner. I keep using Blade Runner because it's this very artistic movie I watched. But atmospherically, that movie was awesome. Like I haven't seen an more atmospheric movie in a while.
Let's see where we can place to put it. Here.
The sorting process is going well.
Oh, what are you sorting?
Inventory. All those chests I have just laying around,
Yeah.
going through all of them and getting them properly sorted.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I should make that thing.
How do you edit signs again?
When do you want to call it for tonight? Do you want to do maybe 12? 10 minutes away, but we've been at it for quite a while already. For the stream. And I think we've gotten through most of it, Do you have anything to say, Alex?
Well, like I said, I'm certainly glad that like I said, it's certainly great to see the characters have matured a bit. Well, at least the ones that were the voice of reason this time around. They didn't freak out. And yes, there were a lot of fun little animation tidbits, even if there was a slight error in the train.
Oh, was there? I didn't notice it.
Oh?
Yeah, when you see it depart, the side rods aren't moving.
Probably just an animation glitch.
Never mind, someone's bound up on the other signage.
noticed the caboose didn't have any railings in the. Even old ones had railings in the back.
Yes.
I mean, I would be a bit sketched out if I was on the train with no railings in the back.
That's it. Well, it's not too unrealistic because I can remember because I haven't been around trains myself. I know there are some places where the chain isn't all the way across the. What in the. Gosh, these chickens are everywhere. Gosh, these chickens are laying eggs everywhere. Oh,
Yeah. They tend to do that. Yeah. They tend to do that.
You're kind of garbling there a bit.
darn, I can't sprint.
Oh, did you see that? Threaded the needle.
Nope, didn't see anything.
Follow the torches. Just stay in the torches.
Okay, iron, gold, ore, and dust.
Also good to know that joke wasn't. Also good to know that joke about their look-alikeness wasn't. Didn't have. Was just a joke. It didn't really go anywhere.
What was that?
Also interesting to note that that joke about the similarities didn't go anywhere apparently.
Oh, oh. Yeah, I'll put gunpowder in the dust stuff. Oh wow, missed a whole stack of coal ore.
That look ugly.
Interesting. Next sign.
But yeah, maybe we should do some closing statements. I do have to get up decently early for church tomorrow. I still have to help Mrs. Everything.
So yeah, good episode, very enjoyable. Like as far as like CMC episodes goes, not the best, but they definitely could have ended a worse note. You know, it's like could have been worse. You know,
Yeah.
it was an acceptable closing chapter for the CMC.
We are pleased.
If it actually worked. Just put that there and
I also could hand over the stream to you want it to be playing, and I can just go with Alex. Change up the perspective a bit.
I guess overall the thankfully the animation errors are minor. Characters are definitely on characters are definitely they definitely hammered the characters down, I can say that much.
Yeah. Is that a cool?
And yeah, that was a good song.
Yeah. Like, did anyone else get like flashbacks to Hearts of Strongest Horses?
Yeah, but kind of almost like a more cynical. If you think about it. You know what I mean? It's more selfish way,
Yeah.
which is the point of it.
I guess
It's
there
supposed
was.
to be like, wow.
I guess you could say there was a hint.
Oh, you know what it is? You know what the best references?
Oh yeah.
What?
Now that we're men,
Oh yeah.
we can do anything. Now that we're men. In other words, the SpongeBob movie. Song if you've ever.
References I wouldn't get.
Oh, what? You've never heard Now That We're Men?
I didn't watch SpongeBob.
Oh! Look at the sun.
I have seen a few episodes. I've been advertised. I've seen a few. Seen from episodes, heard about the movies. I think that's about the limit. But I do. I think that's about the limit. But I do know Sweet Victory.
Sweet.
I know of that.
I already knew. I actually knew way before NFL pulled off probably one of the worst Super Bowls of all time.
Yeah, that was awful. They're like, we're gonna do it. And they're like, yeah, everyone's like, yay!
That's
like 10 seconds.
To add to that another Patriots win. Jeez, those guys really have to find a hindrance at some point.
They really gotta lose eventually. That's my lightsaber, by the way, if it's me. Kind of like if you run your nails over the books from the library, you can sometimes get the ones with like the multiple angles. Or I mean, like those bookmarks you would get from the Scholastic book fair, the ones with like the 3D effect.
There's other. There's other things I could attach that sound to. Just can't think of them off the top of my head.
Maybe a tiny zipper.
Wood chest.
Maybe do the math. So if
I
this
can put that in other stone.
Oh, great, got sprinting back. So you do have to eat to sprint.
yes. So if this is it's 8 inches, and then it extends to like extends to only 31. Yeah, 31 and a half. It's from 8 to 31 inches. How would I make? So each inch. What each inch? So 31 divided by 8. So each inch
That's
equals.
kind of annoying.
Sorry. I'm gonna put it away. Each inch would equal about 4 inches. I made
Where's Sky Night? So this morning.
what? Slash. Alright, yeah. So I guess you guys can keep playing. If sarcasm, if you want screens, I can switch out maybe. But I need to go tonight.
We could just call it an early night.
Call an early night.
Yeah, because I need to. My cousin's out of convention right now, so I have to take care of the lizards, and I need to spray them and turn the lights
Ooh.
off.
Dang.
Actually, before we go, do you want to see where I've laid out my future living quarters?
Yes. Yes, we should do that.
Let me just see if I can. All right.
I notice you don't sprint much. He immediately starts sprinting.
Arg! Why? Help me!
Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Swim up! You're gonna drown. Nice! Your first kill!
Whoa.
Nice. Got good armor though. Why aren't you wearing your chest plate? Oh shoot! Oh! Hang on, hang on.
Whoops.
Casualty of war. Where'd he go? I lost him. He ran off.
Well, you're in the right direction. Oh.
There Scary noises. Where'd you get the obsidian?
They were in they were in one of the chests in that big place.
You stole my obsidian?
Not yours. I was talking about.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
I have more where that came. I have more where that came from.
So
But yeah.
are you gonna build into the side of this hill right here?
Thing is, I don't quite see myself high up at as high up as usually get So it's kind of it'll probably look quite similar to what I made in the creative mode.
Oh, like an obsidian box.
There'll be a couple windows though.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, that's all the fireworks I can afford. I only have 14 left.
Oh. I only have 10 left, or 18.
But yeah, upon research, I found that obsidian is pretty much the strongest material you can build with.
This is true. It's also simultaneously one of the.
But I forget. It might be like from an early version, but isn't obsidian, well, strong against pickaxe, isn't it also weak against explosions?
It's really good against explosions, yeah. Hey, he's full,
Or maybe
he's
that was
full
a
iron
mod
now.
thing. Yeah, whatever.
Obsidian is really good against all damage in the game. Can't be blown. It cannot be blown up.
For now, it's going to be.
Okay, it may have been a mod thing that I'm thinking of.
In real life, obsidian isn't that strong. I mean, it's kind of strong. It's not the strongest.
Really, if obsidian were used for a material, it would be for like a low durability, very high damage weapon.
Yeah, like flint, basically.
But yeah,
Or obsidian arrows.
Yeah, that would make sense too.
But yeah, it's going to be some. But yeah, there's going to be bed in this area. Bed in this area approximately eventually.
Right there.
Yeah, approximately.
Here. A cocoa bean. My gift. You can't eat those yet. They're not ripe. You broke it.
Oh.
They're not ripe. You can plant it again if you want.
Let me just.
You can make cookies with these. I mean, cookies kind of suck, but they're cookies. So, what do you expect? It's the brown-looking ones. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, one of the things I'm still not used to.
There we go. Now you're safe. From mobs that spawn really close. go. I like this tree right here. This is kind of a fun tree.
I will of course be putting lamps inside. I will of course be putting lamps inside because, of course, there is a lot of darkness within the. Of course, there's a lot of darkness once you've covered yourself in this stuff. Well,
Yeah, it's a bit black.
Oh, that's nothing. You should have seen. You should have seen the nether one. Is it still all black in there, or?
Yeah. Let's go see it. That should be. That's where we should finish.
Can
We
I
can't
drop
fly.
off some?
We can't
Can I
fly.
drop off some stuff first?
We can't fly. We can't
I have another portal in my base. Whatever. I'll
Here,
meet you there.
follow me, Alex. The great trek.
Other stone.
thankfully,
Please, I don't want to open the gate.
from what I remember, we should be okay.
Glass pane, door, dust, dust,
Just jump right over the wall.
iron.
Here, just leap right over it. Look at this. Ah!
And
So just fit right in it. Wait for it to
here
load.
we go.
The void.
Oh gosh! I think I lost you.
No, turn around.
If you think that's bad, you should see it with my texture pack.
Oh.
In fact, let me share.
I want to see. On.
Let's see if I can grab this.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's pretty dark in there. I should really finish this up. There should be like doors in here so that it doesn't look so sharp.
Oh, you gotta bring it back.
I may end up adding like a turn so you can get like total lost. Like if I put void out and made like a corner, then you would not be able to see it all.
Ooh, I need to repair my elytra.
Yeah, they get damaged fast, even with the best enchants. And I'm gonna make it even more confusing. There we go, yeah. Okay, watch this, baby. So now we take some of these and some of these. We can...
Oh no.
Ooh, what's going on here?
All right. And then I'm creating more void.
At least the doorway is highlighted.
Yeah, that's a good look, though. It makes it look better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so creepy. You can't see it at all. It's just like a continued void. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's definitely the way we got to do it on every door. Yeah, don't touch all that crap. That took a long time to get. And it's not really useful anyways,
Just
to be honest.
Just let me look.
And some of it's powered by binaries. Because me and him spent literally hours getting all this stuff, and I ended up taking down like half of it because it was so laggy you couldn't even play.
Oh,
It's still not very. It's still a bit too laggy for my taste, but it's playable for sure.
tell me.
And then to cover the outside, so you can't even figure out how to get back in.
Oh gosh, this is so
You're go-
confusing.
You are going to open those again eventually, right?
Oh, they're open.
What was it?
They're open right now. They're just confusing. Yeah. You can walk out of them.
Let's see.
Also, it's only lagging when you look at it. If you don't look at the
Ooh.
void, then it's not lagging anymore because it's not rendering any of the frames or whatever. And if you stand in a corner, it's not laggy at all either. Because you're only loading like 4 maps. By the way, yeah, if you can't figure out how this works yet for some reason, it uses maps on window frames with black wool to make it look like a void. So it's a perfectly. So we had to go to a freaking middle of nowhere, and
Just fill it with black wool.
yep, fill it the entire thing with black wool. It took my friend probably several hours to do it. But the effect is quite worth it, I think. Pretty cool. So maybe come over here. Let's come into a corner, all of us together. I'll get us all together. Yeah. So come on over. Come on over. Alex, you gotta frame yourself. Come on, right over here. There you go. There we go. I'll get a screenshot. It looks like we're just standing. Look at my screen. We're just standing in the middle of nowhere. It's so much cooler with if you hit F1, it turns off your screen. There we go. Yeah, F1 and turn around. Sarcasm. When you turn around, you can kind of see the frames on yours a little bit. It's so cool. All right, final closer out. We'll close her out right here all together.
So yeah, we had a good episode this week. I managed to lay out my territory. Managed to lay out where I'm gonna build my quarters eventually in the realm where we're going to be hanging out.
And I managed to get a good start on the Great Sorting Project.
So yeah, not sure if we're gonna go back. Not sure if we're gonna go back to this next week. But either way, we have the finale for Big Mac and Sugar Bell to deal with next week, and we hope to see you by then. Take care.
Later.
Later.